Gonna be a scorcher. Thank goodness for this sea breeze. Oh, Millers have shut down. Where am I going to get me tops from now? Suppose I'll have to go to that Salvo superstore just down from the bottle-o. Not likely to get to Kmart anytime soon. What? Another bashing in town. Poor old woman, 90 years old. That's the second time she's been broken into this year. I mean, this month. Not this year, this month. Precious little the first time. This time they've pinched old wedding rings belonging to her mum and gran. Why can't they get their ice money somewhere else and leave us pensioners alone? Poor old dear, she just wants to stay in her own home. Better than going into one of them aged care places. You won't find me going into one of them, even though it's lonely since Frank died. 2 years since he died. Oh. Mind you, I get plenty of pressure from those who presume to know better. They go on, living on your own. You're an easy target for those bloody mongrels. But it's been our home all our married life. Nearly 50 years. I couldn't give it away. I heard this woman woke up in the middle of the night to find this fella standing beside her bed. And another poor old chap, he had his wallet picked from the bedside table, not a peep from the dog lying next to him. Both deaf as posts, I shouldn't wonder. I'm not normally the nervous type, but since Frank went, I take extra care locking up at night. The checklist, Frank used to call it. Going round the house last thing. You can't be too careful, Em, with all these yobbo blow-ins from the city. And he'd bang the kitchen window down extra tight and pull the blind down. The other morning, I heard the screen on the front door, and I thought, no, this can't be happening. I'm struggling to tidy myself. I'm rushing out full pelt. There's this fella standing in the bedroom. I push him out of the way, run into the living room, grab the Eskimo carving off the shelf, turned and belted him down as he followed me out. Went down like a dead pigeon. Fella's not moving. What to do now? So I carefully cleaned the carving and I put it back on the shelf. It's special. My Tony bought that for me from Canada. Fella's still out cold. Not a breath, not a twitch. So I suppose I should call someone. But police or ambulance? Ambulance or police? Police or ambulance? So I dialed 000. Let them decide. plumbing voice on the other end goes, "Which Celeste?" I says, "I've had an home invasion and he's lying on the floor." She says, "Police or ambulance?" I says, "I'm not sure." She says, "I'll send both." And I give her directions. I made a fresh pot of tea in case the ambos wanted one when they arrived, and I settled down to wait. Took about 15 minutes, and then they all arrived at the same time. You could hear them sirens blasting for hours away. Mind you, crikey, it was a racket, and all the neighbours were out, sticky beacon. Having a little look. The ambos managed to get him breathing and patched up the blood on his head. Lucky I got the tiles in the living room, so I cleaned up okay. Took me a good 20 minutes to convince the police that it was all a mistake. I mean, with all this crime about, how was I supposed to know that the poor chap wasn't a burglar? Wasn't till they turned him over and I saw the badge on his shirt, Mighty Pest Controls. Oh my God, I remembered. I had booked the treatment for 8 a.m. that day. Now I'll have to find another company. Don't suppose he'll want to come back.